Man, oh man, it's finally out, guys. Listen, my boy Mac read the Raws, and he told me this was his favorite chapter in the arc thus far. And I've been told on Twitter this is some people's second favorite chapter in the arc thus far, and I'm just like, well, damn. I mean, look, I was so tempted. I wanted to read everything so bad, but I'm glad. Well, because everything always happens for a reason, and I've been really sick past couple days. So I was like, man, like seriously, the heavens allowed it, so I would not be able so that I would not have like the want and the need to read these Raws. Instead, I was in bed, freaking watching anime all day, right? Like it's just that kind of thing. So I'm really happy that the thing actually came out here on Sunday. That I'm feeling a little bit better. And man, the thing is called First Disciple. I saw that Takasugi is in the chapter. So listen, man, what's about to go down? I don't know. Well, let's get right into it, dude. People are saying this is the second best chapter, and Max said it was his favorite. His favorite. You know how many godlike chapters we had in this arc so far, man? 585. The recent chapter, 589. 589, 585, 584. Every chapter technically, but Tard aside, 572, 573, 555. There's a lot of awesome chapters, but without further ado, let's get right into it. First Disciple, Within the Darkness, and we see it has the flashback borders around. Interesting. We see a couple of people being next to a window. Things that I had recognized just a short time earlier. Damn, these people are getting murked. Became unrecognizable. What the hell? Yo, is that Gin? Well, because you see like a little like whitish silver hair coming down right here, and he's like this. Became unrecognizable. What the hell? First Disciple, there's no way, bro. Technically, Gin was the first one to join him. Are we about to get more from Gin? But this is unexpected. It's out of nowhere. Alright, let me see. No, wait a second. That's Oboro. Is this all of them? Yes. Yeah, that's Oboro. Look at the way that his hair is. No. Is it going down? Because I know Takasugi's in the chapter. Because I saw the picture that I saw on Twitter earlier. And I was like, yo, wait, if Oboro's here, no, it can't be, dude. I've been wanting this since I first started talking about Gintama on this channel. The very first video I ever made, I think it was 536 or 537 or 535, one of those in the Farewell to Tsugumi arc. And I kept saying in the video, I said, when we get Takasugi versus Oboro, when he awakes from his slumber, and we get that battle, it's going to be one of the best fights in the series. If we're getting this now, son, I've been waiting since chapter 520. I've been waiting since 520. For this, we're not getting it, man. There's no way, dude. Look, man, I said it before, yo. If we're getting it right now, there's nothing stopping me from reading the Raws next chapter. Nothing. Right here, we're reacting to the scans, raw. I don't care, because this is Takasugi vs. Oboro, folks. This is what I've been waiting for the entire time. This is what it is leading to. Oboro's right here. It said First Disciple. I thought we were talking about Gintoki, but apparently Oboro's here. I saw Takasugi earlier. I'm putting the gods together. Let's see what happens. It's all of them, and it shows all of the Naraku surrounding them. But man, Oboro. So we're finally gonna get Oboro's past, man. Like. This is interesting, yo. It already seems like it's on some freaking trust and betrayal stuff with the way everyone is getting murked and whatnot. With this, it's over. And you see, everything is in flames. Everyone's getting annihilated. Am I going to become like that too? And you see him just crawling. Is this what they call death? Shitty. Yo! Look at Shoyo! Utsurou! Look at him looking majestic and beast. He's holding the staff up in the heavens. Yes, we've been wanting it, so that's how we got that scar. Damn, yo, we're actually getting this. Look at that might be my no profile picture. Look at Shoyo. Damn, so how old is this? We know that he's been keeping Oboro alive for a long time with his blood, but I'm still curious on exactly how old this is. See, look at you, come Takasugi. Oh, so it is gonna go. Or it might just hit it. We might just get it. At least if they don't fight, we're getting them clashing heads. We're getting something. Yo, Takatsugi's here, bro. Takatsugi. No, can't be. It can't be. Look at my boy. He's going in. See, Taco. Damn it. How long are you gonna follow? Those guys can follow us. Shinsuke doing a hot skate, man. Takatsugi Hotsuke. We have been divided from Katsura and the Kaiente at this rate. Divided. I don't remember ever walking in step with that lot. I have no intention of falling into any more debt. Eventually I'll pay it back with all interest. Goat. Here comes Sadaharu carrying Mibozu. Of course, that goes for you too. Oboro. Oh. Wait just a sec, bro. I've been waiting for so long for this. I'm telling you right now, since 520, and this has been building up to chapter 261. Episode 261. Since the moment that courtesan, since the moment 259 happened, and we saw what happened with Oboro, it was building up. Then 261 happened. Been building up since then, man. The hat must come on. We're getting something that I've been wanting to see for so long, man. The hat has to come on. A Christmas present by Sorachi. Look at Oboro. First, this first panel with Oboro sitting on top of his house's beast. Then you get a close-up panel on him. He still looks beast, man. Oh, it's Takasugi. So you've come. Good work guiding them here. Haruo-sama has started to withdraw. You all should retreat as well. Hurry, go and break Utsurou-sama's arms and legs. What the hell are you planning? Haruo-sama retreated. Ain't your goal to crush us, rebel forces? It was outside of your expectations for you all to still be alive, but that is not the true motive behind this war. That man's goal has already been achieved. That man, Zero. Compared against the weight of that man achieving his long-cherished goal. Look at him. He's just standing there, majestic-looking beast with a mask on. Ah! What happens to the lives of insects crawling on the ground is a trifling matter. Damn. A trifling matter. Insects on the ground. And when you think about it, the Chimera Ant arc really opened my eyes to that. Like it's never happened. Like never before. Something with Parasite. But like when you really think about it, man, seriously. Like we're always worried about us and what's going on in the news and everything, but we never even want to even think about what's happening with the ants or with the spiders or with the flies. All the insects that they really subconsciously do treat that as lower, and we really do treat them as lower beings even without even putting thought into it. It's second nature, and it's incredible how he's comparing that to the way that Utsurou feels like at this point in time, compared against the weight of that man achieving his long-cherished goal. What happens to the live insects crawling on the ground is a trifling matter. That's an incredible comparison. Then why are you here? To give excuses for why you lost the war to those insects? Takasugi Hotsuke coming in with the shots, cutting a promo, because I know that the insects that crawl on that ground sometimes grow wings. Ooh, it is showing what Gitoki laid the smackdown on his candy ass. And they have shown themselves to flap them hard enough to even reach the heavens. And then it shows when Takasugi and Gitoki laid the smackdown. There are insects which, no matter how many times they have their wings plucked or are knocked back down to earth, do not stop resisting. Dude, we've been waiting for this, man. He's the one that took out his eye. He's the one. He's the one. Sugi. As an insect who was given wings by the same man, I know, the same man. You mean that twisted monster crow and sensei? Confirmation once again that he knows about Utsurou. Yoshida Shoyo is dead, and vengeance is right before my eyes. Ooh, look at his face! Look at his face! Look at his eyes! He's determined! Yoshida Shoyo is dead, and vengeance is right before my eyes. I do not care either way, whether it be Yoshida Shoyo or Utsurou. I simply remove obstacles in that man's way. Takasugi's telling all to stay back. This is my fight. This is what I've been waiting for. Ooh, look at this panel. It's happening. Yes! It's happening. I will simply use the fire that's left in this life to burn away your wings. And look at Takasugi. Oh, it's good. Oh, I would go right into the flashback, son. My hair. Oh, jeez. The one closest to death, yet the one farthest from death. That is me, the Shinigami. Yo, this is on some freaking, on some Sojiro and Shishio stuff, man, on a serious note. You humans are born, mature, grow old, and perish. But I do not age nor die. All I am able to do is live on unchanging, endlessly. So I could not possibly understand the feelings of someone like you who was about to die. For me, someone that cannot change, that is all I can do. That's facts. You know, it's sort of like an envious feeling. It's incredible. So here we see he's about to stab. To still... Oh yeah, so that's whenever he gave him the blood that we saw earlier on in the arc. Okay, very, very interesting. To still try to understand people. To still try to become a person. To resist. What are you? Heartbeat. Doom, doom. And that's when Oboro, you know, when that's whenever he became X-Life. But I'm really curious on how old this is. My apologies. I cannot even die as your enemy. My offense cannot be atoned for with death. So at the very least, I wish for you to live and continue hating me. And it's, yo, bro. It's, hey, when he takes off the mask, it's him. Look, this looks even more like Shoyo than he does now. But then again, now, back then he had his hair down at all times. But now he has like that little slick back type of right here at the beginning. His bangs, they're slicked back, so it gives like Utsurou that type of villainous eyes and type of look, you know, with a yeah. But still, man, look, he looks so much like Shoyo with a smile here. I wish for you to live and continue hating me, son. And it's actually very similar to damn, yo, like man, who I know it's like on the tip of my tongue, man. It's very, very similar to another situation. Reminds me of the Itachi situation. That's what it was. Itachi was the one that this reminds me of right here. Regardless of that, let me continue. Oh, and here they are! Takasugi and Oboro clash! Back then I died. I became an object just like those people. So I decided to become that man's property. I had, so Oboro, oh my god, man. Like, this... Like, seeing this and seeing that it's true, like because we had been having theories and talking about it all the time in the past, but seeing that it's actually true and he was the first, you can only imagine how much pain Oboro must have been in, seeing that Shoyo chose Gintoki, Takasugi, and Katsura over him. But I'm really curious on why he decided to choose them, and what made him, you know, see Gintoki and look at him and be like, wow. Because maybe that's why he has that hatred for Gintoki. Or, like, not really hatred, but him and Gintoki have always clashed like that. Like, he has, like, that envious feeling. It's like, why did he choose you over me? But I'm pretty sure that he knows. But at the same time, like, I'm curious on that myself. I mean, even though I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I want to see, like, what actually caused it. What caused it, you know? But we continue. I had been sold off like a slave and caught up in power struggle anyhow. I was fated to be an insect that no one would mourn. Damn, I was fated to be an insect that no one would mourn. That hurts. That hurts, son. So until the blood that held me together ran out, I decided I would swear loyalty to that man. And it shows just Shoyo doing his thing, man, reading, and he's cooking. My, you are quite a bit of trouble, aren't you? I told you to leave once your injuries had healed. We Naraku stole your home, yet if you stay here, you will end up becoming an assassin. Please teach me if there's anything I can do to be of use to you, sensei, then I will do it. I'm not a sensei. To me, you are a sensei I owe much gratitude and have great respect for. Don't tell me that Oboro is the man that made him look at teaching in this light. That made him look as, man, like, I can really change, or I can really help people, you know, and, that would be incredible if Oboro was the one that helped him become this. But in the end, it ended up turning on Oboro because Shoyo himself went and found other students, because I guess maybe he felt like with Oboro he might have failed, or he already taught Oboro enough. And then he decided to, since that was his first time teaching, so he was inexperienced, of course. But then, of course, he took everything that he had ever learned in his life, and he decided to teach it on 2 other people, which became Gintoki and Shoka Sonjuku. So man, that's incredible, bro. Yo, if Oboro was the one that did that, son, this is crazy. Because that line right there really is that really is the first thing that pops into mind whenever I think of that. That is not a word for an assassin. I cannot give anything to anyone. Rather, I would like to join children and learn with them. Learn of what to do to be able to wash these blood-stained hands. And that is why he stated he doesn't know if Gintoki picked him up or if he picked Gintoki up, because to him he's learning life alongside those children. That's beautiful as well. That is very beautiful. Then why not try it yourself? You as sensei, applying yourself physically alongside your students at school. Oh my! Yo, so Oboro was the one that gave him the idea. I'm sure you'll be far better suited to that, sensei. If someone came to an assassin school, all they would learn are dangerous techniques. You have not taught me that, have you? If sensei really was a bad person, I would already be a fine assassin. I will give up on killing techniques. So will you let me be your first disciple at your school, bruh? This is crazy. Like, this is... Like, at least me, I always thought that Oboro's backstory was like this, but just knowing that he's the first, and that he's the one that made him want to get this school, and made him want to be the one to be a teacher, made him want to learn along with his students, and basically, it seems like everything that Oboro wanted him to do, or wanted him to be happy, but really ended up turning on him. And it's like, man, you can really now feel why Oboro feels that way about Takasugi, Gintoki, and Katsura. It's truly crazy. And you see Oboro just throws daggers over there. Takatsuki blocks them all. Oboro gets right behind him, and they go tooth and nail. They're striking at each other. Yo, this is gonna be heavy 520 vibes. Heavy Gintoki and Takatsugi vibes. Our leader has disappeared. There has been suspicious of... so this is whenever Shoyo leaves. There have been suspicions of him abandoning his assassination missions and guiding the targets to escape, and now he has disappeared in the face of an inquiry. As you know, seceding from the group is strictly forbidden. He must be penalized. With that in mind, go out and search for him. Haha. Oh, I thought I'd finally gotten away from Naraku. Sensei! Oh, snap! So this is Shoyo. This right here, this man right here is Shoyo. That's for sure. What are you doing up there so carefree? Yeah, look at that smile. That's Shoyo. That's Shoyo! What are you doing up there so carefree? What is going on with the organization? I had to do at least this much if I wanted to lure you outside, did I not? It seems the fastest way to tear you away from the Naraku was for me to leave as well. Sensei, you don't mean... No, I have had this insidious plot since before you came. But it may have been thanks to you that I found the resolve to carry it out. I knew it! Dude, so Oboro was the one that led him to live the life that he did as Shoyo. So in turn, Oboro helped to mold the man that Takatsugi, Gintoki, and Katsura know. That is incredible. Like, just seeing how everything ties together after that, that's incredible. Even if I have committed crimes that cannot be atoned for, even with death, I can live and continue making up for them. I will fight as well with the Shinigami inside of me. This is beautiful. I love you, Shoyo. I really do. But because of me, the organization is pursuing you, Sensei. And so are you. If you count yourself as one of the members of Naraku, that is. But I will accept you as one of my own members. We promised, didn't we, that you would be my first disciple. My heart, bro. Like, I seriously feel for this man, Oboro, right now, man. But I'm wondering what happened. Why didn't Oboro go with him? Like, seriously, there has to be something more to this. There has to be. So here we see Oboro comes right in. He hits him with that palm, that same one that he Gintoki with. Takasugi flies back. Oboro flies forward. Oh, man, Takasugi turns right around. Oh, that's a beast battle. He goes right up with Oboro. And they're about to hit each other. Oboro grabs his sword. Oh, man, but Takasugi's not playing. He kicks his blade with a sandal. Oh, snap. And he's about to hit him with his cut eye. And Oboro. Shoka Sonjuku? What is that? It's the name of my school. What do you mean? It was born under a pine tree. Just now. I love this guy, man. I love Shoyo. Right now, it is just you and me. But eventually, we will hopefully have many comrades and many disciples gathered around under this pine tree. Yo, this is beautiful, man. You can hear the music. Dun, dun, As a matter of fact, I'm gonna reread this page right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'm gonna get my headphones. I'm gonna listen to the sound, to the Shoyo soundtrack. There certainly is incredible, and it really adds to all the questions that we've had about Utsurou, because it appears, because there's a lot of questions about whether it was split personality, or whether it's like it's two people in one. Like if Shoyo really is different from Utsurou, are they the same person? Like what's going on here? But it's very interesting here because this actually makes Yoshida Shoyo even more of one of my favorite characters than he was before. When we see that all he wanted to do when building this school, whenever he left everything, it's the same thing Gintoki did with the Yorozuya. Seriously, like the man came in there, he just wanted to start new, start fresh. He wanted to live and learn and create these memories with all of these children. And now everything that he stated to Takasugi about Gintoki being the one that picked him up, it's the fan picking Gintoki, making so much sense. The stuff that Nobume stated whenever saying that man was the one that killed Yoshida Shoyo, being that his demons caught up with him at the end of the day. And there's still a lot of questions, but it's still, from what I've read so far in this chapter, of how he even stated, it's like, this is a plan I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I just never had the resolve to carry it out. He always wanted to leave this life. He always wanted to do something else. But Oboro was the one that gave him the idea, like, man, why don't you become a sensei? You're like that to me. Why don't you do this as a regular thing to other kids? And it's beautiful because Shoyo, once again, Sorachi's showing that Shoyo learning. Shoyo's a man of wisdom. Shoyo teaches a lot to his children. He's taught me a lot about many different things throughout his experiences and throughout the stuff that he's learned in his life. But it's beautiful to see how he learns and moves forward in life through and with his students. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, man. And it really leads on to the entire series being a lesson of how every single thing is called lessons. Because it's the same thing. Gintoki's learning every single day with the Yorozuya. It's the same thing with Shoyo and his disciples, and it's incredible. But let me go ahead and leave it up to Sorachi for this is a fight I've been waiting the entire a long time to see. But I'm actually discussing more interested in the Shoyo aspect of the flashback than anything else. Leave it up to Sorachi, right? So let me go ahead and search out the soundtrack. Let's get right into it as soon as it starts. Oh, I love this soundtrack so much. All right, let's go back into the thing, and let me just reread this. Actually, let me go through the whole page. So we see Takasugi, he kicked his sword, bro. And he goes down, the sword is about to hit Takasugi right there in the eye. And the Oboro, it seems like Takasugi's blade, he just let go of it. He just said, no, you're gonna take that. Shoka Sonjuku? What is that? It's right here in front of a flame, right in front of a tree. It is the name of my school. What do you mean? It was born under a pine tree. Just now. I just look at his smile. I love this guy. Right now, it is just you and me. But eventually, he will hopefully have many comrades and many disciples gathered under this pine tree. Disciples, huh? I'm looking forward to it. And it shows young Oboro. And then it's Oboro now and he's smiling. Don't tell me the blade cut him right here. Wait, but he can't die. It did! It cut him! But Takasugi's down! Oh, snap! Fate is so cruel. And that's the end of the chapter. Bro. No, but this sounds like 517 stuff. So when we saw Gintoki fall, or when we saw Takasugi fall, or when we saw Gintoki fall, Takasugi looked back smiling. Takasugi's not down. Takasugi's getting back up that next chapter, bro. When we get the flashbacks, bro. Yo, real talk. I'm gonna be honest here. We have the entire, at least for me, man. At least for me. I love the Shoyo flashbacks so much, and like, I don't know, man. With this chapter, it's like I've been waiting for Takasugi's over for so long, but then he took it and made me more interested once again, taking it and making it into a Shoyo thing. God, what a chapter! Takasugi vs. Oboro going down right now is insane. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But I feel like now I'm more interested in the whole Shoyo concept more than ever before. Once again, showing Sorachi's amazing writing. Now, I'm even more hyped for Utsurou versus Gintoki because we're going to get the connection. We're finally going to get the connection. We're finally going to get... Then when Utsurou versus Gintoki happens, we're going to get that connection of what happened whenever he left Oboro to go into Gintoki. But why did he leave Oboro? That is something that we're going to have to see here. Because we're going to see how much Shoyo meant to Takasugi for damn sure in this fight. But we're also going to get the importance in the song you sent. God, I love that song. But and then we're also going to get why it is that Oboro changed. Why was it that he is like this? Why? You know, and the fact that he made everything happen on that day when 519 happened. And when are we going to see when it was and why it was that Shoyo allowed himself to be captured when he was like, you know, I'll be back? Did he have a conversation with Oboro? Like I'm curious. I'm so curious. I'm finding out what happened here. But in the time span of from Oboro to Gintoki, why wasn't he in the school with Gintoki and the other disciples? And then after that, after Shoyo got captured and got taken back with them, with the Naraku, and then, you know, started the whole Joy War in the first place, and they're all trying to go out there and save Shoyo. So I'm curious, what happened after and what happened before? Like, that is what's making my intrigue in this battle, and that's making my intrigue in Gintoki vs. Utsurou even more, because Gintoki vs. Utsurou is going to be insane. Gintoki vs. Utsurou is going to cover that beginning portion, that lost connection, and it might even cover right there at the ending as well. But I'm very interested on seeing that lost time span from when Gintoki delivered that hit that still kills us all whenever we think about it to this day. Between then and whenever he told Gintoki, do not worry. You know, do not worry. I'll be back. You know, from right there, from that same legendary, oh my god, it makes me tear just thinking about it. Whenever young Gintoki's just yelling and he wants him back, but he's like, don't worry. You know, God. And from there to then, like, that's the time span. That's the time. Like, we need to know what happened there with Shoyo, and we know that Shoyo met up with Nobume there. And he learned so much. Like, he seemed like such a... I love Shoyo, man. I really do, and it's just wow. This chapter, seriously, like, I mean, it's serious, man. Like, Takasugi vs. Oboro being something that I looked for so long, but now instead he's building so much intrigue to the stuff that's gonna happen with Utsurou within this fight, and it's beautiful. So, just covering the stuff with Oboro first, the stuff with Oboro, you know what I'm saying? It was incredible. You know, the man basically went through their relationship is kind of like the same thing with Sojiro and Shishio's, to where he was lost. He saw everything before him get annihilated. Utsurou came around, picked him up, and then that's the same way Sojiro kind of taught Shishio in a couple different manners. And for Oboro and Shoyo, it took it to even the next degree, because he's the one that actually made him take that step. He said in this chapter, and that's also another incredible thing. Now with Utsurou and Gintoki and Shoyo thing, that's even more questions, because now you're like, wow, like how, where, who, like this. Like it's so intriguing. It's so intriguing. So then he's the one that made him want to become a teacher. He's the one that made him want to start up the school and learn along with his students, because he saw what he was doing with Oboro. He's like, man, I can do this to a mass amount of children. I no longer have to do what I want to do. And we saw that he actually started becoming like Gintoki, which is kind of funny. How he started skipping out on his missions, right? And he was up there on top of the tree the same way when they first met Gintoki, man. The same way when the students first met Gintoki. That's how Shoyo, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. When you come up on the tree, man, dude. I need that panel as my freaking profile picture. I swear I need to. But man, what a chapter, and then Takasugi and Oboro going at each other, because we know how much Shoyo meant to Takasugi, man. But we also know how much now Shoyo meant to Oboro, Shoyo or Utsurou, whoever. Both. Because Utsurou saw it in front of him. He saw Utsurou, the Shinigami. And then he also saw the faceless, or the maskless, Shoyo build in front of him. Become the man that Gintoki, Katsura, and Takasugi come to love. And man, yeah, you guys are right. This is the top 3 favorite chapters in the arc, and when this gets animated, it's gonna be one of the best chapters in the entire series, or one of the best episodes of the entire. I can't wait for next week. Raws will be read. I hope that by the time I get to the computer, someone will have translations on Tumblr or anything, But next week, Raws will be red. And I might as well do a reaction. If not, because the dialogue's very important too, man. I might have to force myself to wait. Because now, after seeing this, after reading this, I feel like without the dialogue, I won't be able to do this. But what an incredible chapter, man. Wow, I definitely top 3 favorite chapters in the arc. I still gotta think of whether I would put it higher than Yotosuya Ginchan, but this was good. This was good, and just everything going down, and then right there at the end, Oboro getting slapped. But wait, he looks like Utsurou. You know, like I'm curious how this battle's gonna go out, and then with Takasugi got murked right there at the end. But it has to be a 517 ending. Next chapter, it's gonna be the same way. Yo, you know what's gonna be crazy? The same way Gintoki spoke to Takasugi is the same way Takasugi is now going to speak to Oboro. That's going to be a beautiful sign of character development, a beautiful sign of Sorachi's writing, of whenever he tells, like whenever you see everything through his perspective of that 520 flashback, and Takasugi's going to go in there and he's going to tell him, and he's going to be like, listen, man, what Shoyo wanted. Dude, I'm getting chills just thinking about it, bro. When he delivers something on the same way Gintoki delivered it to him, he's now going to deliver it to Oboro, an enemy, a man that he despises. But they are connected by the same man. Takasugi's going to deliver one of the greatest speeches in the entire series, and you heard it here first. He's going to deliver one of the greatest speeches in the series about Shoyo and to Oboro. Watch. Just like Gintoki did in 520. Watch. It's going to be one of the greatest panels, too. I cannot wait. Oh man, this chapter, awesome sauce, automatic, awesome sauce, phenomenal. I'm gonna reread this chapter several times over with OSTs. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me your thumbs on this chapter down below. And God, what a fantastic chapter of Gintama. What an awesome sauce. Forgive me, I underrated there for a sec. Awesome sauce chapter of Gintama, and I can't wait for more. Just Shoyo, it's incredible how Sorachi continues to build him up like this to become even more interesting. When we finally get the Gintoki Utsurou fight, it's gonna be the best. It has the potential to surpass Gintoki versus Takasugi, which is scary because I never saw that being surpassed before. But son, with this build up, man, oh god, you guys, awesome day, man, awesome day. I'll stand here rambling for the rest of my life. Just have an awesome day.